VPSA, welcome back to another video. In this one, we'll be doing a review of a pressure cooker. This is the Nutricook pressure cooker. I'll just be taking you guys through the features, the specs, as well as the price and how it has been performing so far. So by the end of the video, you'll be able to know whether you should get this model or whether you should go for another one. So without wasting any more time, let us begin. So as I've said, this is a pressure cooker. Specifically, it's the Nutricook NC-SP206K Smart Pot Pressure Cooker. Now this one has a 6-liter capacity and it comes with this stainless steel pot. You can find others with non-stick pots, but this stainless steel is the best option, because you know the non-stick, sometimes that layer can start chipping out and enter into your food, and that's the last thing you want to put in your body. So I'd highly recommend going for stainless steel. And this is the top that you cover with. And this cooker, this pressure cooker comes with quite a number of handy features that make your life very easy. So this one comes with 11 safety mechanisms, 12 customizable preset programs, which we can check down here. So these are the preset options. You have rice, oats, beans, meat, soup, steam, cake, yogurt, keeping warm, delay, or cancel. And for any mode that you select, for example, if you select cake, you have the option of now just setting the time, either increasing or decreasing the time as you wish. You also have the option of selecting saute, so you can saute if you need to saute, or you can also slow cook if that's something that you want to do. And then this is pressure cook if you just need manual control. You can also set a favorite mode depending on what you cook often. So for example, if you choose beans and now you want to reduce the time, so you can either reduce or you can increase the time depending on your preference. And just once you learn how this pressure cooker works and how you prefer your beans to be, or your meat or yogurt or cake or whatever. So in terms of these modes, they're quite handy because again, you can easily select the ones you need at any time. Now the cooker also alerts you once it starts cooking or once it stops, and it has a very good smart feature where if the water runs out when you're cooking, it will alert you and just let you know that the food is burning. So that's a very handy feature. And one safety feature that it has, when you put the pressure mode for cooking, see, it has this release valve here, which now you can just press and it will just release the pressure from this section, and you'll be able now to just open and just access your food as fast as possible. Because for other pressure cookers, you know, some of them, especially those ones that it's a dual purpose appliance, if it's a pressure cooker and also let's say it's air fryer, you know, it has that limitation where you have to wait, let's say, for 7 minutes or some set period of time before you open it. But this one, if you want to open it immediately, it has this valve here that just works to allow the pressure to come out, and then you'll be able to open up the pressure cooker. So here at the top, it just gives you some instructions, you know, for all pressure cooking programs. Always ensure that pressure release button is in sealing position, and do not cover the pressure release valve with a rag or cloth while steam is being released. Do not get close to the pressure release valve when venting, as escaping steam is hot and can cause scalding burns and serious injury. So this is the pressure release valve. So it just says if you are releasing the pressure manually by pressing, you know, just keep your hand away from this section so that you don't get burnt. And while float valve is popped up, the cooker is under extreme pressure. Do not open the lid until pressure inside the pot is completely released naturally or manually, and do not lift the lid. So again, this is just safety things to consider, because again, when you're using the pressure cooking option, you can easily get burnt if you are not careful. Again, this pressure cooker also has a very sleek design. I think it looks quite good. This one is the silver color. Again, I said this is the 6-liter option. You can get an 8-liter option, and yeah, this pot is also removable and it's stainless steel, so you can just lift it up. It's quite heavy, it's good quality, and you have your measurements there. You can easily measure as required depending on your recipe, and yeah, it's quite a simple device to use. Again, here warning, hot surface do not touch, and it just comes with quite a number of safety features, because when you're using a pressure cooker, accidents can happen if you're not careful. So just ensure that you're cognitive of all the safety measures that you need to take so that you don't burn yourself. Now, when you're using these other modes, specifically the slow cook mode or the saute mode, you cannot always open the lid and just saute your food or slow cook it as needed. So that's something to keep in mind. You can open the lid when you're not using the pressure cooking mode. So the pressure cooking mode, this one and these other presets are the ones that will need you to cover the pot. But if you're doing a saute or a slow cook, then no need to cover the pot. You can open as needed and just use this to cook your food. So in terms of the cooking times, this one really reduces the cooking times by a lot. Beans can be done in 9 minutes. Your rice again can be done in 9 minutes. So it saves a lot of time if you were to get this specific appliance. So for convenience, you can't go wrong with it. Now for the pricing, this specific model retails for around 30,000 Kenyan shillings. So it's not cheap, but it offers a lot of value for money, especially when it comes to the cooking times. If you have a large household, or if you frequently cook beans, you like slow cooking meat and the likes, then this one will really come in handy. So the price tag might be a lot, but it's worth the investment, and this thing will serve you quite well. So if you've ever used this specific model and you've had any bad experiences, please comment down below. But personally, I highly recommend that you go for this specific one. I know the other models, let's say the likes of Sayona and the likes, that offer additional features. You get 2-in-1 air fryer and pressure cooker, but again, this one, given that it gives you dedicated pressure cooker and also the slow cooking, I'd say just go for this one. Avoid combining the air frying and the other pressure type of cooking stuff, because you'll just be compromising somewhere. So we come to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. But for now, be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.